I know something about personality. There's a chapter about it in the book I'm reading. It's by an American. Now, they're the experts when it comes to personalities, the Americans. They make a big deal about interviews, so I thought I'd give it a try. Now, the director's not very old. Blue suit, tie loose, sleeves rolled up. I put him down as a university type. He said his name was Simon, which I instantly committed to memory. That's one of the points in the book. Purpose and use of name. He said, "Forgive this crazy time." I said, "I'm sorry, Simon." He said, "Well, it's like 9:30 in the morning." I said, "Simon, the day begins when the day begins. You're the director." He said, "Yes, well, can you tell me what you've done?" I said, "Well, Simon, what you may have seen me in is Tess, Roman Polanski. I played Chloe." He said, "Chloe? I don't remember her. Was she in the book?" "Book, Simon? This is Tess, Roman Polanski. Chloe was the one in the back of the farm cart wearing the shawl." Now, the shawl was all original 19th century embroidery, all hand done. "Do you know Roman, Simon?" He said, "Not personally, no." And I said, "Well, physically, it's quite small, but we had a very good working relationship, very open." And he said that was good because Travis in the film was very open. I said, "Travis? Well, Simon, that's a very unusual name." He said, "Well, yes, well, she's a very interesting character, actually. She spends most of the film on the deck of a yacht." I said, "Well, Simon, that is very interesting, because actually, my brother-in-law's got a boat." He said, "Well, snap." I said, "Yes, small world." He said, "In an ideal world, Leslie, I'd love to sit talking to you all day, but I'm on quite a tight schedule, and I know it's only 9:30 in the morning, but could I just see you in your brown panties?" I said, "Simon, 9:30 in the morning, 10:30 at night, we're both professionals, but could you just put another bar on, because otherwise you won't be able to tell me tits from goose pimples." He had to smile. That was another section in the book. Humour. Usefulness off in breaking the ice. So after I've got all my things off, he said, "Well, you passed the physical, now for the oral. Do you play chess?" I said, "Chess, Simon? Do you mean the musical?" He said, "No, the game." I said, "Well, Simon, as a matter of fact, I do not. Is that going to be a problem?" He said, "Well, not if you water ski. Travis was fundamentally an outdoor girl, but we thought it might be fun to make her intellectual on the side." I said, "Well, Simon, I'm very happy to learn both chess and water skiing, but could I just make a suggestion? Reading generally indicates a studious temperament, and actually, I'm a very convincing reader, as it's something I frequently do in real life." I could tell he were impressed. And so I said, "If I could make another suggestion, that would be to kick Travis out with some spectacles. Glasses, Simon. These days are not unbecoming. And if you give Travis some spectacles and a paperback, well, that says it all." He said, "Well, you'd be most helpful." I said, "The paperback, it could be, you know, something about the environment. Or if you want to maintain the water skiing theme, it could be about the environment and water skiing. I mean, Lake Windermere." Now, he's shown me out by this time, but I said, "I've got one more thought, Simon, and that is a briefcase. If you put Travis in a bikini and give her a briefcase, then you've got the best of every possible world." He said, "Well, I'm most grateful. You've given me a lot of ideas." And I said, "Goodbye, Simon. I hope we can work together." Now, the drill for saying goodbye is that you take their hand and you put your hand over theirs and you clasp it warmly at the same time as looking in their eyes and smiling and reiterating the name. This lodges you in the mind, apparently. So I did all that. Only, when I was on my way downstairs, I had another thought, so I popped back. He was on the phone. "You won't believe this," he was saying. I said, "Don't worry, Simon, don't hang up. I just wanted to make it crystal clear that when I said briefcase, I didn't mean one of the old-fashioned ones. No, there's these new briefcases that open up into a mini writing desk. Now, Travis, she's an up-to-the-minute girl. She'd have one of them briefcases. You could have her sitting in a wet bikini with a briefcase open on her lap. I've never seen that on screen before, so it'd be some kind of first. Ciao, Simon. Take care." That was last Friday. In the book, there's charts where you can check your interview score. I got 75. Very good to excellent. Actually, I'm surprised they haven't telephoned yet.